Excited to get this started with Ref Curtis Thrasher. He's good at controlling the ring. He does a great job with boxing and understanding how to control it.
Both fighters touch him up in the center. No time wasted at all. Both of these guys are throwing high-octane heat right away. A little bit of a more crisp combination style coming from Caleb Hall, whereas a bit of a bull rush coming from the cornbread kid.
I'd like to see Caleb with his hands up. Yeah, hands up, chin down a bit. But, man, he's getting those hands moving.
Caleb's doing a good job of holding his ground, though, in these blitzes and in these pressure exchanges from Yates.
Agreed. He just brought him in, kind of caught him, and then took, 4 or 5 shots to the body.
Yates is kind of taking a head-down brawler approach right now in the mix. If he lands one of these overheads when he's chucking and ducking, that's going to be some problems. But at the same time, he's not really visible as he's coming in. He's coming in with his head down with his high guard, and Caleb's piecing him up right now.
Yeah, Caleb's making a lot of contact, good damage here.
Oh. Starting to see a little bit of a mouse developing underneath the left eye.
Great uppercut
for Yates. A couple of right hooks from Caleb Hall.
He got 2 right hooks, a right to the body, right to the head, and then a right cross to the face. His timing is just ahead.
One thing that I would like to see Caleb start to find a little bit more, and there he goes right there with it, is the body. Sometimes when you are starting to land at such a high clip the way that Caleb has, you fall in love with head hunting a little bit, right?
100%. Head hunting is exciting. It feels like you're going to end the fight right then.
You get a big, strong right hand that connects like that.
Man, Caleb looks like he's in pretty good shape for this, too. He's not breathing heavy yet, and he's thrown probably double the amount of punches.
Oh, he might have tripled the volume right now of Yates at this stage, but Yates holding tough and being a dog, bull rushing him forward, putting his back up against the ropes.
He's focusing on that body. Oh.
The problem with being a pressure fighter is you've got to find your entries without getting clipped in the process.
Yes.
And Yates is just getting pieced up every single time that he's trying to pressure his way in. Dog tough and standing in the pocket, eating these shots, but for how long is the question? That body shot hook right there. Short time left in the round. Can he survive the round?
Wow.
Yates survives the round. A little bit of wobbly legs as he approaches back to the blue corner. Caleb Hall standing tall over there in the red corner. Now, same sort of question. Obviously, tremendous amount of experience. Caleb looks to be like he's in incredible shape right now. But when you're throwing at that high of a volume sometimes, and when you don't put somebody out, you do run the risk that you punch yourself out in the process.
Oh, 100%. In fairness, though, right now, we'll take a look at his camera. He looks like he's doing well. It looks like he's not having too many issues breathing. So I'm excited to see where he goes and what he can do.
Absolutely. And again, it does look like he is recovering well. He's in control of himself over here in the corner.
He is taking some deep breaths, but he does seem conditioned.
On the flip side, you always have to be leery of a live dog on the opposite side.
Very true.
Caleb going right back to the body. Fantastic strategy to go to the body right away to start the round. Had him hurt toward the end of the round. Come back and let's capitalize on that once again. Referee saying to watch with the leading in with the head. What I would like to see from Yates a little bit more now is he's got to start making it dirtier, get in the clinch, and slow down the pace of Caleb.
Agreed.
Wear Caleb down a little bit, make him carry his weight in the process. And the problem is, every time that he tries to get into that tight space, he's taken 2 to 3 shots in the process.
Yes, I agree. It seemed like he was trying to get the body in the first round. I think he's just a little worn down. I think Caleb's just got a little bit better conditioning.
Yates corner calling for a 2-3-2. Yates corner asking for him to go to the body. Couple good body shots. Big breath right there, though, from Caleb Hall.
Yeah, he didn't like the headbutt. I think it was an accident. I don't think it was deliberate. Curtis Thrasher, man, he's a great ref. Good job. He has been reffing since I was fighting, 10, 15 years ago. I've seen his progression, and he's turned into an amazing boxing ref.
He's got a good beat on the action right there. Called it out right away. Hall took that a little bit personally. He's biting down on his mouthpiece right now. Overhand right from Caleb Hall lands. With the head being ducked down, 5s and 6s are going to be there all night. Caleb's starting to mix in a lot more uppercuts into these flurries right now. Blood being drawn from the nose of Yates. Another body shot followed with an overhand to the head. Hall staying at range, peppering up Yates at this point. Blood flying all over the ring.
Man, he is hurting.
Hall's corner telling him, do not let off the gas. Keep the pressure up.
Good uppercut.
Oh, he's right here on our ropes. Stevie, I made the mistake tonight of wearing a white T-shirt, and I'm from the splatter zone.
Wow, he's getting battered right now. Ooh, good body
Short time
work.
left in the round. And a punishing second round for Caleb Hall.
Let's take a look at Caleb Hall here. He really looks good, not too touched. He's got some markings, but really a lot of that blood is coming from his opponent.
And a pretty one-sided affair overall so far for Caleb Hall. Coming into this third round, you might think, does he try to get him out of here? That's the question now as we enter this third frame. Is this the time you see the damage? There is blood in the water. Do you pounce on the neck at this time?
Man, I say he goes for it. He really is winning. He's been calculated. He is looking a bit more tired right now. I think now would be the time to attack it and get that finish. Looking at in the other corner, Nick is in the corner, experienced boxer and manager.
And I understand from the standpoint of, especially, you figured out what he has, getting some of that ring time, getting some work within a live scenario and whatnot. But now, why I present, do you go for the finish now? You're a little bit more fatigued. You're a little bit deeper in the fight. Is it worth taking the risk of just giving someone a puncher's chance later on in a contest, or do you go for him right now?
Man, I think the reality is a puncher's chance only really happens when the better person lays up. You know what I mean? If you do what you're supposed to do, the right things will happen. And really, you're supposed to finish fights. You should be taking the refs out of it. And it looks like Caleb is trying.
He's got some fresh paint splatter on those nice white and gold Nikes. Caleb Hall holding the center, lands another forward punch combination.
I like how he gets his hands moving. 3, 4, 5 at a time, not just one punching.
One thing, though, too, Steven, is it's a really easy tell right now, or it has been for about the last round and a half, to counter with Yates, because Yates is using zero feints. every single time that Yates goes forward, he's going, and you could just time his action off of it.
You're right. He's just double pillar and kind of holding.
He's doing nothing to make Caleb have to set his feet. Right now, he's just taking some damage in the process. Referee is right on top of things. We have a standing 8 count. Fight is over. Caleb Hall, 3rd round, TKO. And that's a great stoppage from the referee right there. Even though he was standing, we didn't need to see him go face down, ass up in the process. That fight was not going to get better from that point.
No, I agree 100%. We kind of were where we were. It is what it is, and it was great. But Caleb Hall prevailed. He looked good, man. He looked like not only the better boxer, but the more well-conditioned boxer.
And that's a great showing that you have to be confident in building forward in that next step for Caleb Hall, whatever that next venture may be.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So that's hard on the line.
Give these warriors a round of applause.
And now, our official decision.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have our winner. Referee stopped the contest in the 3rd round. For your winner, by TKO, Caleb the Kid Hall.
And congratulations to Caleb the Kid Hall, picking up the 3rd round TKO victory here tonight at Airtight Boxing Civil War. And now to your winner.